Hello everyone, welcome back to AutoTrendTV. This is VIPRAAJESH from SGA SKODA showroom in Coimbatore. I am here with the brand new SKODA SLAVIA top spec style variant. Yes, finally this is the SKODA SLAVIA which is meant to replace the SKODA Rapid. And in this video, I am going to take you through all the features and details of this new midsize sedan. This video is sponsored by boodmo.com, the spare parts expert. Any brand, any model, any spare part, they offer only genuine quality components along with the cheapest and more expensive options all at one place for you. You can check out their website at boodmo.com or download the Boodmo app, which is available for Android devices and iOS as well. You can search for the required spare part in the proper category from the scrolling menu on the home screen, and you can also check out the available offers displayed on the home screen as well. Boodmo also offers return and refund assurance within 10 days of purchase. If you don't like the spare part, you can return it within 10 days without any hassle. Boodmo, the spare parts expert and quite literally the one-stop shop for all your automotive spare part needs. The SKODA SLAVIA is meant to be a significant upgrade from the SKODA Rapid, and that is the reason it has got a lot of inspiration from the Octavia in terms of looks. Just like the SKODA Octavia, it has got an aggressive front look along with the larger and wider butterfly grille. This top spec style variant gets all LED headlamps with LED DRLs. However, the turn indicators and the front fog lamps are halogen units only. Compared to the SKODA Rapid, the SLAVIA looks and feels more premium and more sporty with an aggressive front bumper and many creases on the bonnet. Coming on towards the sides, this topmost style variant gets 16-inch dual-tone alloy wheels. However, even though being the top spec variant, the SLAVIA does not get rear wheel disc brakes. Taking a look at the side profile, it is clear that this has been inspired by the SKODA Octavia, and yes, the SLAVIA is longer than the Rapid and the Hyundai Verna as well. Being a premium midsize sedan, the SKODA SLAVIA gets a lot of clean cuts and creases, with the top spec variants getting chrome finished window line and door handles. And yes, just like the SKODA Kushaq, the front fenders also have the SKODA branding along with the sharp and clean shoulder line. The top spec variants also get a shark fin antenna, while only this top spec style variant gets an electric sunroof. Moving on towards the rear, here also you can see the Octavia inspiration, as all variants of the SKODA SLAVIA also get the split LED sharp tail lamps. That said, similar to the front, the turn indicators are still halogen bulbs. Just like every other modern SKODA, there is the bold SKODA lettering at the center of the boot lid, while the SLAVIA branding is placed on the left-hand side corner. The rear bumper also has this thin chrome strip running across the width of the car. And there is also this light spoiler lip kind of design element, adding to the premium appeal. There are 4 reverse parking sensors available as standard, while only the mid-spec Ambition and the style variant gets a reverse parking camera. Let's get inside the car now. Yes folks, I'm right now inside the brand new SKODA SLAVIA top spec style variant, and this is how the dashboard looks like. Immediately you are reminded of the SKODA Kushaq in terms of the dashboard overall design and layout, thanks to this rather large 10.25-inch touchscreen system, which was also seen on the SKODA Kushaq, along with this touch-based automatic climate control console. Well, coming to the steering wheel, again, this is a similar unit seen on the SKODA Octavia and the Kushaq, so no surprise over here. However, compared to the Kushaq, this SLAVIA gets slightly more features. Well, coming to this instrument cluster, this is a digital instrument cluster, a virtual cockpit display, which was not seen on any variant of the SKODA Kushaq. First, let me show you the key before turning on the power. So this is the actual key of the SKODA SLAVIA. Similar to the SKODA Kushaq, this is actually a flip key. This key, the manual key, can be used for emergency purpose, but this car obviously has got smart key access with push button start, with a starter button located on the right side of the steering column. So this is a familiar unit seen on the Skoda Kushaq as well. Then coming to other features, well, almost everything has been carried forward from the Skoda Kushaq, including the wiper stock, the headlamp stock, which also gets cruise control function, and the headlamp controller on the right side of the steering wheel is also identical to that seen on the Skoda Kushaq. As you can see, there is a front fog lamp control over here, whereas this car, even on the top spec variant, it does not get rear fog lamps, which is okay in today's age. Well, coming to the center console again, as I already said, this is the familiar unit seen on the Skoda Kushaq as well. Let me just turn on the power. So this is how everything looks like once you turn on the power. As you can see, this is the exact same touchscreen system seen on the Skoda Kushaq. So I'll explain that later. Now let's check out this instrument cluster. The control for this instrument cluster is as expected seen on the right side of the steering wheel column. So now scrolling through the multiple options on this instrument cluster, if you want to change the display layout and design, you can use these buttons over here. So depending on your preference, you can change the design and layout. So this is the speed preference. So if you want to check the speed mainly, you can see that. Then the next one is the tachometer. If you are driving sportily, you can keep the tachometer as your main preference, with the speedometer in a digital format on the right side. And the last one is a fully digital display, no analog sort of display. You get the main speedometer in a large digital format, digital font at the front. And it also shows the average running time and distance on the right side of this display. The fuel tank gauge is located on the right side over here, whereas the engine temperature gauge is on the left side. And this over here is the distance to empty range. So this is a rather easy to use and crisp instrument cluster, not seen on any variant of the Skoda Kushaq. Coming to this touchscreen system again, this is exactly the same. You get wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity. You also get My Skoda connected car features as well. And well, you also get a reverse parking camera. So this is how the reverse parking camera looks like. It is exactly the same unit we have seen on the Skoda Kushaq again. So no difference whatsoever over here. And similar to the Skoda Kushaq, this car also gets ESP traction control with hill hold as standard, for which the turning off button is a digital button integrated into this touchscreen system itself, which is quite unique. And well, coming lower down, the AC vents are also a reminder of the Skoda Kushaq, except for the fact that they are detailed slightly different. And well, talking about unique looking dashboard and design, unlike the Skoda Kushaq, this Slavia gets a different interior treatment with this sort of copper-like detailing on the dashboard, stretching across the width of the dashboard, stretching from AC vent to AC vent. So this is a nice looking thing, and you have multiple texture play as well. On top, there is this material which we have already seen on all variants of the Skoda Kushaq. This satin type matte finish copper is a new thing, and then there is this piano black over here, and then over here you get to see this texturized plastic panel over here surrounding the touchscreen system. And lower down again, we are familiar with this beige plastic on almost all Skoda cars. So nothing surprising over here except for this new copper design element. And coming down in terms of features, again you get this familiar touch-based automatic climate control console, which is again pretty easy to use on the go as well. Well, just below that you also get to see two C-type USB charging ports similar to the Skoda Kushaq again, and this large rubberized storage box over here. This console is pretty good in terms of storage. That said, just like the Skoda Kushaq, this car also offers wireless charging facility for your smartphone. The pad is not this one but this one, so you have to place your smartphone like this angularly in order to use the wireless charging facility, which is quite a unique thing. And this is the familiar 6-speed manual gearbox lever. Then you have these multiple buttons over here where you get to see two dummy buttons even on the top spec variant, which is not that great, but it is okay because this car provides ventilated seats for the front seats alone. So both the front seats over here get ventilation function. And talking about seats, the comfort, the overall upholstery, the leather finish feel, everything is almost similar to what we have seen on the Skoda Kushaq. Yes, the thigh support is great at the front, the legroom is spacious, and it is a rather superbly cocooned cabin for the front passengers at least. Then talking about the overall interior quality, the Quality of plastics, the materials is exactly the same as we have seen on the Skoda Kushaq, so no surprise over here. On the door armrests, you get this part as a soft leatherette padding, whereas the grab handle design and the overall door pad design itself is reminiscent of what we have seen on the Skoda Kushaq, including these rather nice and robust looking metal door handles. Then coming to the center console, again you get a manual handbrake lever, still no electronic parking brake, which is completely understandable. You also get a 12-volt charging socket over here. Just beside that you get to see a coin holder, and there are multiple cup holders over here with the same rubberized cup holder, where if you have placed your bottle over here, you can easily open the lid of the bottle cap, without even using two hands. So this is rather nice attention to detail again. And this armrest, just like the Skoda Kushaq, has got slide adjustment. It is comfortable, it is well positioned, and inside it also has a decent level of storage. So no surprise over here, because this car is based exactly on the same platform as the Skoda Kushaq. Coming to other storage options, obviously you get to see rather large bottle holders on every door with this tagging the netting as well, and you also get a rather large glove box as standard with cooling function similar to the Skoda Kushaq again. And coming to the roof, you also get to see this electrochromic auto dimming IRVM on the top spec variant alone, and this LED cabin lighting console is also exactly the same unit seen on every variant of the Skoda Kushaq. So it is also likely that this console will be carried forward to all variants of the Slavia as well. And the highlight of this style variant, coming to the roof, yes, you get to see an electric sunroof, which is likely to be exclusive only for this top spec style variant again. And it is a rather large unit. It is larger than the one seen on the Honda City. That's what Skoda says. So this is also rather nice in terms of features and premiumness. Coming to the driver door, well, again everything is familiar, everything is seen on the Skoda Kushaq. Also you get all 4 power windows, with the driver window getting one touch down and one touch up function as standard. So that is also good. And you also get auto folding, electronically folding ORVMs. So yeah, these are pretty good and convenient features. Just like the Skoda Kushaq, I am also expecting the height adjustable driver seat to be available as standard across all variants, not only this top spec style but on all variants. So that is also expected. But the unexpected feature is the availability of a height adjust for the front passenger seat. Well, that was all about the features in the front part of the Skoda Slavia's cabin. Let's now check out the rear seats. Yes folks, this is how the dashboard of the Skoda Slavia mid-size sedan top spec style variant looks like from the back seat. To be precise, just as I already said, it is based on the Skoda Kushaq, so the overall design, layout, features and even creature comforts are carried forward from the Kushaq. So while talking about the rear seats also, this is expected because the rear seat comfort, space, everything also has been carried forward from the Kushaq. So as much legroom as the Skoda Kushaq is seen in the rear seat of the Skoda Slavia. So the overall space is pretty great. You can even sit here cross-legged if you are chauffeur driven. The headroom is also pretty good, and only if you are more than 6 foot in height, then you will have some issue in terms of headroom. But apart from that, these rear seats are pretty great. And in terms of the seat design also, it is identical, well, almost similar to what we have seen on the Skoda Kushaq, because as you can see, the outer seats of the rear seats, they are actually curved in to provide maximum support for the passengers, and similarly the outer passengers also have more extended under thigh support, providing you almost sofa like comfort, as you can see. So this level of comfort is seriously good for such a mid-size sedan which is luxury oriented. And just like the Skoda Kushaq, this car also gets standard 3 adjustable headrests on all variants, and you also get 3 3-point seat belts for the rear passengers as standard also. So this is also superb. However, this center armrest is expected to be available as standard from the mid-spec Ambition variant onwards only, while the lower spec base variant will not have this armrest. So all this is expected. Another surprise feature is that the Skoda Slavia also gets 60-40 split folding rear seats. Yes, this is not an Octavia, and it does not have a fully opening hatchback like tailgate, but still it gets 60-40 split folding rear seats for extended luggage and more luggage capacity. Now talking about standard creature comforts for the backseat passengers, as I already showed you the headrests, you also get this center AC vents as standard on all variants, just like the Skoda Kushaq. And just like the Skoda Kushaq, you also get two C-type USB charging ports from the mid-spec variant onwards. And well, finally talking about the total number of safety features in this car, as I already showed you, just like the Kushaq, it also provides ESP with traction control as standard. And well, apart from dual airbags, just like the Skoda Kushaq, the top spec style variant of the Slavia also provides 6 airbags as standard, along with ISOFIX child seat mounts, which are also a part of standard package from the entry level variant itself. So this is completely great in terms of backseat comfort, overall support, creature comforts and safety package also. So well, let's now take a look at the boot space of this Skoda Slavia. The Skoda Slavia is meant to be a significant upgrade in terms of boot space as well, so the Slavia provides 521 liters of luggage capacity. This capacity is larger than that of the Honda City as well, and the opening is wide and very user friendly also. The boot area is completely well carpeted, and while there are no clever storage options and bag hooks in the boot area, there is one small yellow boot lamp on top. Under the boot floor, you get to see a full-size 16-inch steel spare wheel with a 205-section tire. So this spare wheel can also be used for long term. That said, at the center of the spare wheel, Skoda has mounted the subwoofer for the audio system, similar to many other premium Volkswagen and Skoda cars. So this subwoofer has to be disconnected every time you have to remove the spare wheel. All the other tools are available in the boot area itself. Well, apart from all this, the Skoda Slavia, despite being a mid-size sedan, it aims to provide better flexibility than any of its rivals. And that is the main reason of this to provide 60-40 split folding rear seats from the mid-spec Ambition variant onwards. You can see that the rear seats fold completely flat, thus adding to the flexibility and improving luggage space. It is surprising that the Skoda Slavia, despite not having a hatchback-like tailgate, gets the flexibility option of 60-40 split folding rear seats. So now you can also carry longer and larger luggage as well. That was all about the boot space of the Skoda Slavia. Let's now close the tailgate and open the bonnet to check out the engine. The Skoda Slavia is the replacement for the Skoda Rapid, and that is why when you open the bonnet, you get to see the very same 1-litre 3-cylinder TSI turbocharged petrol engine, which produces 115 PS of maximum power and 178 Nm of maximum torque. Just like the Rapid, this engine is available with a 6-speed manual gearbox or a 6-speed torque converter automatic. As we already know, this is a pretty refined and punchy engine, and that is why there is no under-bonnet insulation. So now let's close the bonnet and talk about the overall package and value of the Skoda Slavia midsize sedan. Yes folks, that was a detailed walk-around review of the brand new Skoda Slavia midsize sedan top spec style variant. The Slavia feels like a fresh new all-rounder in the midsize sedan category, given the overall package it offers. It definitely looks sleek, stylish, while also being longer than the Skoda Rapid, and it also offers superior levels of interior comfort, space, with more features and better safety equipment. Yes, the official pricing of the Skoda Slavia midsize sedan has not yet been revealed. However, if launched in the similar price range as the Honda City, then the Skoda Slavia could easily be the best midsize sedan. Do let me know in the comment section below what do you think about the new Skoda Slavia midsize sedan. Meanwhile, this is VIPRAAJESH signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.